Hello everyone. In today's session, I will be explaining about do the following in parallel. That's one of the flow logics that we have in ServiceNow. I will also explain it with an practical example so we can learn thoroughly. So let's start. So what is do the following in parallel? Why we need it? When we need it? So it's one of the flow logics that we have in ServiceNow, which allows running multiple actions or subflows or branches simultaneously rather than sequentially. What does that? Usually in Workflow Designer, we run our tasks sequentially. That is, like for example, we have this send email. First, this will trigger, and after that, it will create instant task. And when task is closed, it will create another task. But if we want to run our task at the same time, like we want to send an email at the same time, want to create this task at the same time, want to check the VIP on the instant record is true, then create this task. For that, we use do the following parallel. So what it does is it allows independent execution of actions without waiting for others. But also, what does the waiting for others mean? It will they will create the task independently. But also, if one of the instant task gets closed, it will wait for another task to close before continuing. For example, if we close this task, it will wait for this task to close before continuing. So our today's criteria is whenever the incident changes to P1, we have to send an email to our major incident team or any other team whichever we want to send, and we have to create a task, and then we have to close the incident. Or if the user on the caller basically on the incident code is VIP, then we have to send an email and also create a task, and we have to create a separate task also for the VIP users. Then we have to close this incident. So let's jump to the workflow. I have also created a detailed video about this, so where we can see all the fields that I added in the email section or in the create instant task section. You can check that also. I will be providing the link of that video in the description. So let's start. So in this incident, I have updated like the priority change to critical whenever the record is created or updated incident on the incident table, and the priority change to P1. We will be triggering this flow. After triggering this flow, we want to trigger these activities actions at the same time. So for that we use do the following parallel. Do the following parallel, we don't have any inputs, so we use this branch to add our actions or subflows. So for example, in this we use send email action, and after that if the priority is P1, we want to send a create task, and also if the user is VIP, we want to create a separate task, then we will close this instead. So for example, in this email section, I used this trigger record. It is trigger record is our instant record, and here we will be sending the it to the assignment group that's present on that instant record. If there is no assignment group present on the instant record, it will throw an error because it needs the assignment group. Or you can change condition here to directly to an email ID. So this will be our subject and body done. Create instant task. So this will be going to an instant task table. We have selected this instant is called target record, the record which we'll be using. That's this ID. Why we need this is because if we do not use this, then the instant task will not be shown on our instant table under this section. There will be no records if we do not use this value here, like trigger record, instant record, and our instant record sysID. Assignment group, we have selected this and short description like P1 is created and the number we have provided of the incident by using this data pill, number data pill. You can pause the video and check what I have done, or you can see my detailed video. And same, we are checking the VIP is true, then we are creating another task here. And same in this task, we have to select the task table, assignment group, short description, and incident to the sysID. After that, incident is closed. So let's now test it with one of the records. For example, with this record. So if we test it with this record, here, we'll run this test. So you can see that sorry, you can see that it has triggered the flow and email it is already completed sending, and task it has created, because on this incident that we have used, it is the caller's VIP user and its critical incident. So that's why it has created two tasks. Now we close the second task. It will still wait for this task to close, then it will close the incident. That's the one of the use we have in Perl. If we do not use this, it might throw error. It will close task, it might directly close the incident. So we'll check this by closing this task. So for that we need to go to our incident record. Go at bottom. So this is the second task. Therefore the VIP user. So if we close it, we go to the flow, is details, we refresh it. You can see this is now completed, but it's still waiting for this task to complete, and it does not run template record action. So now we'll close the first task also, and we'll go to workflow, we refresh it. Now we can see it has completed the flow. So this is the logic for the do the following in parallel. Hope you like the video. See you in the next video, God willingly.